we have something kind of interesting. This is a Peterbilt 359 tractor with a lowboy. It was made by CQ and it's in 1/55th scale. Now, like I said, this is interesting. You have to travel back in time a little bit. At the time that this come out, it was incredible. It was wild. It was astounding. It was so awesome to have a heavy haul lowboy from Grove, no less. By today's standards, not so great, kind of goofy, but at the time it was made, it was astounding. Like, it was super cool. And it is a strange scale. The 1/55th is a little unusual. And sitting by itself, it doesn't look that bad, but once you put it next to something in 1/50th scale, it gets very small very fast. Now, it is CQ. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I don't think I am. So it is kind of goofy. Overall, it's not awful for the time. Like the mirrors and the, horns and the visor and all that. It's not bad. Having the working, fifth wheel, that's kind of cool. It's got plastic wheels and tires. Again, for the time period, it's not bad. It's really not. And it's got Grove Worldwide on the door. Now, I don't know if this was available from, like, I don't know, call it a Grove dealership. Grove has always been kind of funny. So, like, now they're one of the only crane companies that offer leasing. So you can really go to different places through, I guess, Manawak. Because they own Grove or Grove owns Manawak. I don't know. It's one of the two. Anyway, you can lease a crane where, you run it into the ground for 2 years and then, you turn it in, you get a new one. They're one of the only manufacturers that does that. So they're really one of the only manufacturers that really kind of has a dealership. Belt sort of does. But that's really kind of it. So I don't know if you would get these from like the dealership or what. And it's kind of interesting because, Grove, as far as I know, they never made trailers, I don't think. If they did, learn something new every day. So the trailer itself is goofy. So you have a 2-axle Jeep and a tri-axle trailer, lowboy. It is super wide. Like you see, it's a lot wider than what the tractor is. So it's some kind of a heavy hauling pan, which is kind of interesting. The Jeep is fixed to the trailer. I think you can unscrew that if you really wanted to take it off of there, but as far as I know, it's permanently fixed. And you do have this interesting suspension here on the trailer, and you have Grove Worldwide there. It's an interesting model. Like I said, by today's standards, geesh, it's dated. It's really dated. But at the time it was made, super cool. Like, there was no other heavy haul lowboy that was out there. This was it. And I don't know. It's interesting. Like I said, it's a neat little step back in time. And does it look kind of goofy sitting on the shelf? Yeah, it does. The trailer looks kind of funny. It's a little bit too small. The plastic wheels stand out. This colossal fifth wheel lever is different, but it is CQ quality, and this is exactly what CQ makes. You can give this to the kids and they'd have a great time with it, because that's just what they make. So as far as like detail and all that, I won't worry about that. Like, I think it's great for what it is, and it's an interesting look into a different time, and it's funny to think back that like this was like the pinnacle of heavy haul. Yeah, there was I guess there was Smith was around then, I think. And like, yeah, they they made some pretty great stuff, but that's paying $800 versus, I don't know, $75. I'm not sure how much this was when it was new, to be honest. Anyway, so that's all I got for this. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask. If there's something you want to see, let me know. I might just have it. As always, thanks for watching. If you want to see more of what I got, please subscribe to Maryland Construction Diecast.